If this video found you, you are done leaving money on the table. Entrepreneurs, let's be real. You don't need more tax hacks from social media. You need a tax strategy that actually works legally. So here's my question. If you looked at your business right now, would you feel confident in handing it straight to the IRS? If the answer is, this video is for you, because we both know you do not need another unclear, half-explained TikTok hack. You need a real tax foundation. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how I help entrepreneurs go from dreading tax season to controlling how much they owe using a simple system I teach all of my clients. You won't need fake loopholes. You won't need fake write-offs, just the right structure and strategy. Now, I found that most entrepreneurs think that the problem is income, money, but what they really have is a setup problem. We are out here making money, but we are not keeping it. And why? Because I learned that most entrepreneurs, their business is not structured properly, and their taxes are being handled reactively instead of strategically. I had a client a couple of years ago who owed about $80,000 in taxes. She came to me with a mustard seed of faith that I could help her. I reviewed her previous tax returns, amended, that means I corrected them, and at the end, I saved her about $30,000. And then what I did was I gave her a tax strategy to implement for the next year that would save her even more. So what I do, I help entrepreneurs understand how the tax code actually works for business owners, not against them. And before you ask, no, I didn't learn it from social media. I learned real tax law, real filing requirements, which turns into real results. That's why my clients hire me, not to guess, but to get clarity. Here's how I actually do it. First, I help entrepreneurs understand how they are currently positioned in the eyes of the IRS. This is where a lot of people realize, oh, wait, I'm actually running a business, but I'm being taxed like it's a hobby. Then I show them how to protect their income. Have you ever noticed how a lot of people online are just screaming, write it off, write it off, write it off, but they never explain how or why? That is how people get audited. That's how you end up stressed or owing more than what you expected. I don't guess. I document. So once my clients are positioned correctly, protected properly, they finally get to optimize. And that means they pay what they owe and not $1 more. I've seen people go from owing thousands to breathing again. Not because of a trick, but because their taxes were finally handled the right way. Because I'm an entrepreneur too. And so I made a decision to specialize in small business taxes. My system works because people don't need just more information. When entrepreneurs actually understand how their business is structured, they can make better decisions, they can stop panicking at tax time, and they can stop chasing gimmicks. Because now we're all operating like business owners and not hopping on the IRS bandwagon of write it off that you saw. It's all about the foundation, and that's what most people don't get. So I call it the hustle tax. It's the money you lose every year from doing business without structure. For most people, this is about a minimum of about $1,500 worth of mistakes every single year. What we have to do is understand that we don't pay for knowledge, we pay for what happens when we don't have it. If you're an entrepreneur and taxes keep stressing you out, not because it's the fact that you're bad with your money, it's because no one actually never taught you this part. And the longer you wait to fix your setup, the longer you stay exposed. It does not get cheaper to fix this later. Actually, it gets more expensive. And that's why this matters and why it matters now. So if you are ready to stop guessing and start handling your business like a CEO, I'm going to put a link in the description that's going to help you take control of your money. I'm meaning how to structure your business properly, how to understand what's actually deductible, and how to stop being surprised by tax bills. I am Jasmine, and my mission is your success.